thank you for joining me today. I have filmed a quick, brief little art studio tour for you today. I hope you enjoy. Stick around till the end, and I have a brief announcement about something exciting along with a few other things I kind of wanted to talk about. And if you would like to see a full, way more detailed tour, that is available on my Patreon page. So this is what we have. This is what it looks like. I have my softbox light, and I actually have another one in that closet over there. I just keep one out because they're so big and takes up a lot of room. But this is the new studio. And this is the Callie. Hey Callie, kitten butt pants. So over here we have the window with some of my plant children that survived the trip. And then we have my other plant children. This is a pothos plant and I love it. It's doing so well. It's gonna grow all these long vines and I just can't wait to like hang it up somewhere and turn the space into a little jungle. I have a little bonsai tree. These are actually kitchen carts from IKEA and I bought 2 of them. They're just so perfect for an art studio, honestly. I am obsessed with them, I love them, and they just work so well for the space. I keep some materials down there, books, sketchbooks, notebooks, a hammer, like tools, you know, some gesso, wood panels. I have my flower references that I tend to paint on and off gradually and sort of incorporate them into my art. A glass palette here. You know, my glass scraper that I use to clean the palette, and some wonderful paint thinner that I will not drink. Just, you know, some painting mediums, another little plant, hung up some decoration, some necklaces actually, some paintings I have over there. And then this rod I got from IKEA. It actually works really well in the space. I love the aesthetic of it there, and I just also love how functional it is because you can switch out what you hang on there. I could hang like a little cup to put paintbrushes in, or I can hang another one of these little basket thingies. Yeah, it's a really functional little thing. I have a palette knife here that I actually started using to mix my colors with, and I've never used to do that before. I always mix with paintbrushes, but I think for like the bulk of my colors, I am starting to use a palette knife for them, and then I just tint those colors with brushes. But this palette knife isn't really the best one, and I'm looking for a better one. So if you guys have recommendations for your favorite palette knife, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know because I'm looking for some new ones. And then I have some paintings up here. Well, these 2 are prints of my paintings. Callie, no! She's tearing up the carpet. That is a painting I recently completed. I have some candle sconces, a palette that I hang up in a lot of my workspaces, my painting Oasis. I have some camera lenses, and also my camera is right there. This is what I use to film, and my softbox light. This little shelf I got from Michael's. It's actually not that little, like it's a decent sized shelf honestly, but it fits all of my other stuff up here, like my dried palette scraps from my palette, some more mediums, like a little pine cone. I just love having little tiny bits of nature, like a pine cone or plants. Just having that in the space makes it so much cozier for me. Another candle holder. I'm actually going to put something in that frame, but I didn't know what it was. Don't know what it's gonna be, but I really wanted that frame up there, so I just hung it up. And then I have my Lunar Bloom painting, print of a painting. Have that painting. It's an original. I kind of just painted it for decorative purposes. Another little plant, another shelf. Callie, hear her meowing. What are you doing? She's just laying there being silly. So that is what that looks like. I have a really messy, not flattering, not aesthetically pleasing underpainting in the works right now for a new piece. So you guys get a little preview of that. And this is my new easel. I found it on Amazon, and it's an H-frame easel. It actually, I'm not able to adjust it all the way that it can go because the ceiling isn't high enough, but this height is perfect. It perfectly fits what I need it to do, and it'll accommodate larger paintings as well. Also, the height of these little tables is perfect for standing and painting. They're high enough for me. My old painting area, as you can see, was much lower. I used these little TV dinner trays and put a piece of plywood over them, and that was my working area. And thankfully, I don't have to do that anymore. These are much sturdier. They don't wobble, they're just awesome. Of course, we have my art card that has followed me from my past studios. I love this little thing. I might actually paint it a different color. I'm not sure, but I've been thinking about it because I'm kind of over my blue phase. I've just had so much blue in my paintings that I can't look at blue paint anymore. So I don't know, I might just change the color of that, but I'm still thinking about it. So switching over to this area, we have my editing section. I actually need to get a good computer chair for that because currently I'm just using that. But this is where I edit, and I actually got a desk this time. Another little IKEA gem. It was very affordable. I think it was under $30. But yeah, awesome little table. It's not very large. It's a great size for what I need. And I'll be able to edit here, you know, write postcards, do whatever I need to do, maybe even film some watercolor paintings. So really happy with that. I've got my external hard drive there. My bullet journal, I started bullet journaling back in March, and it has been so helpful for my life. And this is a James G notebook. My friend Happy D, you guys might know her, she also has a YouTube channel. She's an awesome artist. She actually recommended these little notebooks to me for the bullet journal, and I love it. And up here we have just some, you know, I've got like a makeup bag because I do my makeup here sometimes. I have, you know, a little pencil, marker, Sharpie, scissor cup there, business cards, a square, little nails, some lens filter, another external hard drive. Basically things that really aren't so aesthetically pleasing that I don't want to put them there. So I keep them here. And I love having the separation, you know, of the work, the business area, the editing station, you know, separate from the painting station. It's a really great way for me to separate the two mentally. Whereas before I had it all in one spot, and I just love how they're completely separate now. In here I have a closet. Flip the light switch, and it's not very pretty. There's just a whole bunch of boxes and stuff that I don't want to show you guys, but it's a fairly large closet. We've got my other softbox light here, and sometimes I take it out when I need to, but that's that. I hung up some fairy lights on the door there. And yeah, that's pretty much my art studio as of right now. I think things are gonna change, and I'm gonna build on it more, hang up more art, and I'll just show you guys that as it changes. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tour. I have to say I really like the new space, and I like the setup. It's different from my past setups, but also very similar. It's definitely how I've wanted to set up my studio for a very long time now, but because things were always so temporary and unsure, I didn't really want to invest in too much furniture or anything that was way too heavy duty that I would have to be responsible and get rid of if it came a time that I had to move far away, because I really wasn't sure whether or not I was going to stay in Florida, whether or not I was going to move elsewhere. So firstly, I just want to address the fact that I have not posted in about 3 weeks, and the only explanation I have for that is just that moving, anytime I move anywhere, it throws me completely off balance, and it's so hard to create when you're in that state of mind where everything's just chaos, habitat limbo, and it's really hard to create. I always used to think that, you know, a nomadic lifestyle would be ideal for me, and moving all the time and traveling all the time, like that would be awesome. And I do love traveling, don't get me wrong, but I don't think being a nomad is the best lifestyle for me, because every single time I have to up and leave somewhere, my entire, you know, equilibrium and my happy place and my schedule, I'm completely thrown off my center, and I can't function like I used to. I'll still focus on the business things, but that creative part of me just gets shoved under the rocks somewhere far away, and I'm looking for it like, hey, I want to make some cool art. Where are you? But, and I've come to realize that I'm kind of like a plant. I need to set some roots down, have a comfortable environment, and thrive. You know, I can't just be moving around constantly, because it's really, really hard for me to create in that. I have to form like a little safe area for myself where I can decorate it how I want and have that, and also adjust to it. There's always an adjustment period anytime I move somewhere. It's not like I move somewhere, I set things up like, okay, things are back to normal. It's like, no, I really have to absorb this space and get comfortable in it, and that takes time, and it's really, really hard for me to create in that limbo state. And it sounds like I'm making excuses, and perhaps I am, but I guess I'm just kind of trying to figure out myself. I even entertained the idea of living out of an RV for a while, or like a converted van, like ultimate hippie. I'm starting to think that that's not gonna be optimal for my creativity, although I would see so many places and get so many awesome painting references and so much exposure to new locations, new people, cultures, and things like that. But I need that quiet, safe place that doesn't change, that's in the same place that I can really grow with and set my roots down, grow some leaves, and chill and create from there. And yeah, that doesn't mean I'm giving up traveling. Absolutely not. Like, I will continue traveling. I love that. But I think that I'm just gonna stay in this place for a while. It's looking good so far. I don't know. I'm gonna update you guys gradually as things change. So if anything changes, you will know for sure. Also, quick announcement, I have a solo exhibition coming up on November 12th here in Bradenton, Florida. So if you're anywhere nearby or you're planning to vacation in Florida around that time frame, it'll be right after hurricane season, so I think we'll be good. I hope it doesn't rain that night. I would be so upset. But yeah, November 12th, it's a Sunday in Bradenton, Florida. I'm going to be doing a solo exhibition, and you guys are more than welcome to come out and join. My friends will be there, my mom will be there, my boyfriend will be there, like everyone that means something to me is going to be there. And I hope that you guys will be there as well, because you also mean something to me. So for the next 5 months, I will be working on a new body of work, creating a ton of paintings, and this is probably going to take a lot of energy. It might drain me in the process, maybe not. I'm really excited about it, really nervous and scared and horrified, but really, really excited and inspired at the same time. So, fun little announcement. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this mini art studio tour, and it's nice to get back to YouTube and talk to you guys after my brief little absence, and I really appreciate you being so patient and understanding while I'm away recuperating from the chaos. I hope you enjoy the new studio. I look forward to creating so many things together in here. Yeah, I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!